We're back. We are back. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the second channel, Discuss Crypto. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Matt. I'm the founder of Easy Trades. This is going to be my second channel for all of my market analysis and market updates. So daily Bitcoin, Ethereum, any other altcoins that I'm watching, anything related to cryptocurrency, I will be doing, or at least trying to do daily videos on. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So in my opinion here, what I am currently looking at is I think Bitcoin needs to breathe for a bit. I don't think we're just going to full send it back up to all-time highs. Could we do that? Of course. Anything and everything is on the table. This is cryptocurrency. If you haven't learned that by now, then you probably will never learn that, okay? Bitcoin at times will just do whatever it wants to do, but I don't see this as a likely scenario right now, meaning a sub 50% chance and probably chop around here for a little bit more, maybe for the next month, maybe even take out these range lows here and then giving us a really good entry trigger on the reclaim. So if we see something like this on Bitcoin here, right, where we've deviated the range high, meaning we've swept the range high, close above, instantly fail that high, if we do something similar here on the range low, that is going to be a really good long trigger. Okay, we also have a very key level here. Okay, we have our golden pocket fib from the major swing low to the most recent swing high. This is also an area of interest for me. You guys know that I love trading with the golden pocket fib, and we have some more confluences here, right? We have a retest of the previous all-time high. Okay, if we go and extend this zone here and extend this zone, we had resistance, right? Resistance, 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 resistance. We've yet to retest this level, right? So strictly price action wise, guys, we could come down to this level, retest this level as support. And this is a bullish formation. I mean, this is a very bullish structure. There's nothing bearish about the current formation on a higher time frame. That being said, right, although I'm looking at this level here as my main swing long position, right, going down to a lower time frame, looking for those bullish divergences, how I identify an A+ setup is the amount of confluences. Right, the more confluences you have, the higher the probability at said level. So I'm going to actually mark this zone. This is going to be my higher time frame swing trade idea. This is what I would refer to as my major swing long on Bitcoin. But we got to hold our horses here, right? Because we're still trading within this range. We don't know if price is going to come this low. Let us jump down to a lower time frame. Obviously, we caught this short position inside of the Easy Trades Pro Discord, right? We saw a sweep of that high, bearish divergences, boom, right? Textbook setup there, textbook setup. Now we are testing a lower time frame support zone. I turn on my 6-hour levels here on my Easy Algo indicator. I can see that we are currently testing this 6-hour support zone, right? And this is a level with price history, right? You can see that price has reacted from this level multiple times in the past, right? Support, support, support. We failed this level, resistance, resistance, and now we are currently trying to test this level as support, right? So I don't want to look at all of these lower levels. We don't even need to focus on those levels until we lose this current level. This is actually a level that I'm looking for some short-term bullish price action from, okay? So let's jump down to a 1-hour time frame here. And we can see even down to a 1-hour time frame, right? We saw a sweep of liquidity, sweep of internal liquidity with this kind of double bottom formation here. And look at our oscillator, right? Very clear bullish divergences, right? Bullish momentum, right? So as price is making a lower low, momentum is making a higher low, right? We refer to this as a bullish divergence inside of the Pro Discord. This is one of, if not my favorite trading confluence, right? I love to use bullish and bearish divergences to help me enter a trade, okay? So what I'm looking at right now, guys, in real time, and hopefully I can get this video out before this candle closes, is I'm looking at this 1-hour inverse fair value gap, okay? If we are able to inverse this 1-hour bearish fair value gap, I'll be looking for a long here, guys, with my stop loss below that IFEG, probably leave a little bit of wiggle room, and then targeting this high up here, right, for around a 1 to 4 risk to reward scalp long, moving stops to break even, or a small TP1 at this high right here. Again, we have multiple pieces of confluence. We're at a higher time frame, Easy Algo level. We're seeing bullish divergences down to a 1-hour time frame. All that we are waiting for now is that 1-hour inversion. We're also seeing the trend bar shift blue on the Easy Algo indicator, which is another great piece of confluence as well. So, on a lower time frame, guys, I can definitely see some bullish upside from here, okay, if we get that 1-hour inverse. But ultimately, guys, I'm looking to fade any sort of bullish move to the upside, okay? And again, The reason being is because we've swept this external high and we've seen a lower time frame break of structure right here, leaving behind these bearish fair value gaps or bearish imbalances. So what I would be looking for here, if we do see upside from this level, would be for price to retrace back up to this local golden pocket fib. And this would be kind of the ABC correction. If I get my Elliott wave tool out, I'm looking for an A, B, and then C corrective pullback to this local golden pocket. At this level, again, I'll be looking for bearish divergences on the oscillator to look for short positions all the way back down to the range lows. Because ultimately, guys, my target after we've failed the range high is back down to the range low. This is just trading ranges 101. A failure of one side of the range usually distributes back down or up to the other side of the range, okay? So to kind of recap this, today I'm looking for some short-term bullish price action. I would not be surprised to see some upside. We can definitely see price come up at least to these levels, and we can look for lower time frame scalp short positions, probably at this level as well. We have this bearish imbalance here, taking out these highs. If we start to see price weakening at this level and failing this level, closing below, I would also be interested in taking a scalp short position right here. But ultimately, guys, on a higher time frame, you guys know where I stand with this cycle. We are nearing the end, in my opinion. We have had a great past 2 years from the bear market bottom at 15K to where we are now at 115K. So for anyone telling you guys that you are early to the party, you're mistaken, okay? You're not early anymore. You're late to the party. That being said, I do not think it is over quite yet. And I believe we have one more massive leg up to a parabolic blow off top, maybe 150, 160, maybe even 170K Bitcoin before an extended year-long bear market in 2026. Okay, that is a thesis that I'm sticking with. The reason why I believe that is simply due to the 4-year cycle. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So until proven otherwise, until I see some sort of bearish confirmation or bearish breakdown on this chart here, I am going to be long and strong on a higher time frame, okay? Even though my targets ultimately for this bull run are still higher, it doesn't mean we can't see these very healthy pullbacks to these key levels, right? Retesting these highs. If we start to see weekly closes below this level, deviating back below this previous all-time high, that would be really worrisome. If we started to see weekly closes, back below here, then at that point, I would be saying, there is a chance we go back down to the low 70s. But again, no point in even looking at that yet because we're still in bullish market structure. Everything looks good. I just think Bitcoin needs to chill out for a little bit from here, okay? We're also seeing those bearish divs on a daily time frame. So maybe for the end of August, maybe even September, we see some bearish price action, kind of reset sentiment, and that would gear up for that final leg up, in my opinion, to those extended prices. Everything I say is not financial advice. If you guys have enjoyed the first video on this channel, make sure to leave a like. Let's see if we can get this channel to 100 subscribers by the end of the week. I think we can do it. So make sure to subscribe to this channel. Comment down in the comment section below if you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next video.